Hello, today we will be reviewing the designer home for the Sims FreePlay, that is for the iPad. And for those of you who are considering buying the designer home, it is 32 gold coins, takes 16 hours, and increases your town value by 96,000 simoleons. So I'll just be going over the general overview of what there is inside just in case you do decide to buy it, if it's worth it or not. So if you look at the overall view of the house, you can see kind of what it looks like, and I'll go into more detail about each room. So as you can tell from the front entrance, I just wanted to show you guys what the front entrance of the house looks like. And there are benches on the side. There are a couple of bushes and shrubs lining up the way towards the door of the main entrance. I'm assuming this is the main entrance. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like it. And they have a fountain on the side. And you kind of see how the front of the house looks like, and there's flowers everywhere. So let's go on to the kitchen, and the dining room, which is the first main area when you enter the house. Once again, this is the front entrance to the house. So as you guys can tell from entering, the first thing you see is the kitchen and dining room area, and the dining room is made of designer chairs, that's what they're called, and you can't really see, but near the door there's a telephone, and on the other side of the table there's a designer chest with a mono stereo on top. As for the kitchen itself, as you can see, there's something called the Chillax fridge. That's the name of the refrigerator that's there. You also see a stone oven, and along the it's a bench type counter that they call it, with the designer sink on top. That's in the middle right there, as you can see. And there's also something called the Daily Grind coffee maker machine, which is on top. So it comes with all those things. Next, we will go over the living room, which if you enter the house will be on your left-hand side. So if you go into the living room, you'll see a flat screen TV, and that is named the OTT TV. And there are some TV side tables next to it, and there are 4 couches, 1 small, 2 large ones, and 1 regular size. There's also a black coffee table with some magazines on it that looks pretty stylish to fit the designer house. And at the end of the living room, as you can see, there's a stereo, and it is called the Stereosonic Sound System. And that is your living room. Next, we will go to kind of a study area, which I'll show you. On the left-hand side of the kitchen, inside the designer house, you can see this sort of, I would call it a study room or just a relaxing room. I'm not really sure what it is, but there is a bookshelf towards the bottom right of the screen if you look, which makes me call it kind of a study lounge. And there's a coffee table that's clear in the middle, and 2 couches, 1 small and 1 large one. And if you look towards the upper left-hand side of the room, there is a table with a laptop computer on it and a chair. So it looks like your sim can do various things in that room. I also wanted to mention that on the left-hand side of the house, between the study room, which I call, and the living room, there is an outdoor area that's sort of like a barbecue place. So there is a barbecue grill, and I've turned on the fireplace that's out there so you guys can see what it looks like, with some chairs. So your sim can cook some barbecue and sit around the fireplace and enjoy it while he eats, or she. We're now going to the right side, I'm sorry, of the house, and there is a bedroom on the right side of the house, and this is what the only bedroom actually looks like. Some of the houses have more than 1 bedroom. So this one has a black and white bed with some pillows on it, and there is a designer chest in the middle of the room also, so that your sim can change clothes, and there's actually 2 of those, one of them with a flower on top. And at the end of the bedroom, if you could look at the upper right hand corner, there is actually a flat screen TV there as well, and that is it's just called the wall mounted television. So that is your bedroom for the designer house, and the bed is called the designer bed. Next to the bedroom, you can see there is a bathroom, and I can tell you what things are in there. The toilet is actually called the designer toilet, and the sink, you see, it's pretty cool. It's attached to the wall directly. There's nothing underneath it. It's called the designer sink. And the bath, you can guess, is called the designer bath. And next to that is just like a regular counter with a designer shower next to it. And the designer shower is pretty cool because there's no side glass. It looks like it's just a mounted shower head with a kind of plastic cover. The next room is between the bedroom and the bathroom, and it has two black designer closets as well as two black bookcases. You can't really see it, but it's there. And there's also at the end of the room another designer chest with flowers on top. So that is the walk-in closet for your Sims. At the end of the house, the backyard, there is a garden area with two garden patches for your Sims to grow some vegetables or fruits, and there's a Cupid statue right next to it with some bushes around as well as some flowers. So that is kind of the back area, the backyard area for your Sims for the designer house. So I'm just going to show you guys some different views of the house so that you can look at it from different angles. And overall, I think this is a really great house and it's definitely worth it. The furniture and all the houseware inside will make your Sims more satisfied quicker than the other houses that I've built on my own. So it's definitely something great, something that I wouldn't mind having for myself, if I ever get the chance. So the house is really great and it's cool, and overall the Sims FreePlay is more fun, I believe, than the regular one on the PC that they had before. That's the one that I used. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will be going over other houses for the Sims FreePlay later on in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.